Well, hello everyone. So today we are going to try to figure out what it takes to have the lights work on the dash. Notice that one works, but none of the rest of them do. I turn this around, nothing's happening to brighten up the dash lights. So I'm guessing all of the dash lights are blown. So, all right, let's see what we can do. Well, hello everyone. So, last time we were in here working on this, we found that the fuel gauge works with the good sending unit, the amp meter works, the temperature works, and the oil idiot light works, but the speedometer doesn't. The left blinker does work. The right blinker does not work, and none of the dash lights work. So, let's see if we can't figure out what it's going to take to get everything working. I think step one is to take out these 6 screws. Hopefully I can get on them. There's one. There's 2. That's way too fast. Let's slow that down a little bit. 3. 4. 5. And this one here should be the last one, and then that thing should fall forward. Alright, now the instrument cluster should be able to be pulled out, if I can get it out. Not very easily. Okay. Let me go get a pry bar. Pry bars. Okay. Come on, buddy, get out of there. There we go. All right, so what do we have here? Very well lit. Alright, looking inside of what we have here, there's one light that's not even in the socket. This one's not in the socket and doesn't have a bulb. That's just the gauge. And here's the speedometer. So it looks like there is probably 2 lights. maybe. All right, well, I am going to take a better look at this and see what I can figure out. So if I take, oh, that is a bulb. And we know that one's good because it goes to the oil light. This one, we don't know if it comes on at all. So we're going to, I guess we're going to turn this on. Turn the headlights on. See if I ground it. I see nothing. I see nothing. Okay. And this one doesn't even have a bulb in it. So this one, let's take it out and see what kind of bulb it is. If I can get it out. Oh, it's a twist and spin. Look at that. Usually these, I guess this is older, but I'm used to bulbs that had just pushed in. And these look like they are more of a twist and spin. So how do we test to see if this light's any good? Just put on my glasses first. Looks like it might be good. I don't see the element burnt out. That one's completely missing. And I'm assuming this one would go about right here and light up the speedometer, which also isn't working. And there's some other filth. So let's just take the entire instrument cluster out, and then let's see what exactly is going on. So let's see, let's take this light back out again. Let's take the red wire, goes on the right side of the temperature, or maybe it's more orange. This dark blue only just goes right from the temperature over to the amp meter. So I don't think we even need to take that one free. Over here on the amp meter is a red one that's on the lower right side of the amp meter. And then there's this one, which is round. Let's see if I can get that off of there. The round green wire, or gray wire, goes on the amp meter, the only place it can go. There's a yellow one. Oh, that's the blinker. So that's the left blinker. There should be an one over here that's the right blinker that isn't even plugged in. I wonder if that was... Is that one? I don't even see where the right blinker is. Okay. And then there's two big red ones that go onto the amp meter. Oh, so that the gray one was the fuel gauge. There's a big, heavy red one that goes on the amp meter, and a littler red one that goes off of the amp meter. And those are screwed on with nuts, apparently. Okay, let me see if I can get this speedometer cable off of here. Maybe that'll free things up a bit. freed that up. Okay, so now let me show you guys. On the amp meter here, there's this big heavy red one and this littler heavy red one. And does that just plug in or does that screw on like this one? Okay, let me play around with this a little bit and I'll figure it out. That's the only way that can come off is with a nut. What is this other thing? Is that a plug-in deal or is that a screw-on deal? Okay, that's a screw-on deal. Alright, so let me go get a nut runner and we'll take that apart. Too small. Too small. These are definitely too small. Ah, it's that one. Okay, so the back side of the amp meter is a 3/8. Let me sneak back in here. We'll take that apart. There's a nut and a washer. Lost the washer on the ground there, and that one comes off. There's a nut and a washer. Grab the washer. See if I can get the nut before I lose it. Okay, now the instrument cluster is free, and we'll go look at this maybe over on the bench. Talk to you guys in a bit. So that's what it kind of looks like now without the instrument cluster. This one goes. That was the one that connected to there. That was the one that connected to there. These two connected to there. This is the blinker light. Is that the blinker light? This green one? No, that's not going to work without all this shit now, is it? Okay. So what do we know here? That's all cobweb. Okay, so I got blinker, blinker, and then 3 lights and an idiot light. So this is the idiot light. This is a blinker. This is a dash light. This is a dash light. There should be one more dash light. So that comes up there. What's this thing? Ah, dash light or something light. Oh, this is probably the bright light. So I need one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. Need 6 of these lights. The little twist-in ones with the one little knob. And then we'll see if we can get the dash lights all working again. Alright, talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, looking at the speedometer, it looks like everything downstream of this is working fine. It's just this thing is completely seized up. So I need to figure out how to lubricate that part so that this will spin freely. Alright, well, I'm gonna try a few things and I'll get back to you. Okay, finally I took the square bit, I put it in the end over here, lubricated it quite a bit with some WD-40, and now it's spinning and it's actually working. So I think I got it, or at least that part of it. Now I need to go back and check you know, the cables and all that other stuff to see if that's all wore out or not too. Talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I ran down to Ranch and Home, bought 6 new light bulbs. Let's go see if we can get them all to work. Alright, so first things first, I need to hook back up these 2 wires because no power goes to anything until that's done. So that has to go there, that has to go there, and then we put on put on a little lock washer thingy, and we put on the nut. Okay. And we repeat with the other red wire. And then the washer. And then the nut. Okay. And we tighten those two things down. Okay, and the little rubber cover goes back over the top of that nut. Probably some sort of insulation, I guess, so it doesn't short, since that's the main power in. Okay, this one here we already determined was the left blinker, and we know that one always worked. This one here goes onto that round stud there. This red one comes off of that port. Then what did we have? We had more bulbs. We didn't know where all these bulbs went. This one didn't have one. This one looks like it goes up here. This one looks like it probably goes there. These two are both missing. This one we know went to the oil light, which we know was working, and that was this one. Alright. Then this wire came in and went on that stud. Okay, now, what did we say? That was the oil wire. Let's go on the outside of that. That one up here. We thought this was the blinker for the left side. It wasn't plugged into the right place, so that's probably why it wasn't working. This one wasn't plugged into the right place, so that's probably why it wasn't working. And these two don't have, well, one looked burnt out and the other one wasn't even in there. So we're going to try out all the old ones and see if they work before we button everything up. But first things first, let's put the bulb in there. Come on. There it is. Okay. Bought 6 just so I know I'd have enough. And this one we'll put in on this side. That's the other marker light. That one don't want to go in. Let's see. Goes in and then around. Okay. Plug that in. That in. I believe this is the bright light that comes up here on the top of the speedometer. We plug that in. Alright, let's see if they work. Probably I'm going to need to ground all that stuff, or it'll never work. So how am I going to do that? I suppose there and there. Maybe? Now let's find the keys. That's not them. There they are. Okay, flashers should work. Alright, flashers are working. Both lights. Alright, if I turn the auxiliary on, let's turn this one off. Turn the headlights on. It says bright lights are on, bright lights are off. Okay. That one's working. Now, what about the dash lights? Dang it. Never easy. I do not see, or I cannot tell if the dash lights are coming on or not. They might be. Okay, let's put it back together and then let's see. Oh wait, we got the speedometer issue too now. We got to put that back on and see if it's working later. And there goes my blood sugar. Alright. Speedometer goes in there like that. And then back down this cable. And where did the nut go? Way down there. Okay. Oh, speedometer cable is broken. Goody. Alright. Well, that means we got to replace the speedometer cable before next thing we do. But as for now, let's just hook this all back up and we'll come back, we'll buy a new speedometer cable and then we'll see how that works. That's not the right screwdriver. That's not the right screwdriver. There we go, there's the right screwdriver. Turn the light back on. One screw. Two screw. Three screw. Four screw. Five screws. Six screws. Alright, let's turn off all the lights in the shop and see if everything works or not, because I can't tell with all the lights on. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, if we turn the lights on. Oops, that's not the lights. No lights. That blinker works. That blinker works. Flasher works. Headlights on. Bright light thing works. Oil pressure thing works. Alright, I'm in neutral. Choke. Oil pressure light goes out. Alright, well, everything but the dash lights are working. So I got to figure that out too, along with getting the speedometer working. So, there you go, guys. Catch you next time.